There we go. Hello and welcome. Sorry about the delay, the double delay. Both my it's my fault. I chose brown rice. Actually, triple delay. Because when I went shopping, I forgot that I don't do my lunch walk. I do grocery shopping usually at the same time. I didn't get any rice. And I went shopping. I went shopping in one place to get some tilapia and frozen veggies, and I forgot to get the coffee, but yeah, I got those. And then when I arrived back home, I realized I ran out of rice. So then I had to go back out and I went and bought some rice, but there was no rice with the specific brand that I get because I wanted a certain poundage to just, make it more affordable. It lasts me a while still, but it was only brown rice, so the cooking took forever. It took way longer. It literally took like over an hour for it to cook. So then I needed to eat it. And then as I was booting this up on OBS, for some reason the HDMI changed. It freaked out. But yeah, the reason why control panel says the elevator is turned off at night in order to save electricity. Makes sense. In all honesty, in our office building, you have to have a key card. I do happen to have a key card, but it only takes me to the 12th floor. It doesn't, because I'm on the 13th floor, because we moved suite. But I still need it to be reset to the 12th floor. Maybe I'll ask, but I'm a little too lazy for that. Press the button, but nothing happens. The elevator doors don't open. Gotta press the button first to call the elevator. Well, oh, I tried pushing a button, but it doesn't react. Need to hit the button to call. Well, did it do it? Okay. No light to show? Lack of detail. Okay, here's a camera. We took care of it already, but it still feels uncomfortable with the security camera there. But yeah, the reason why Friday I couldn't. I found more. Sorry, this is a recent scratch from Sabrina. It wasn't that she was being mean, it's just she wanted my attention. Like, she wanted me to open up my lap for her to jump up, but I wasn't ready for that yet. Um, but yeah, Friday I had like a total crash out. I've discovered new bites, and I literally was just. It was my last straw. Um, it has 22nd floor and the 33rd floor, right? Which one should we go first? Well, let's go lowest. How about the 22nd floor? It's probably best to go north. Gotcha. Yep. Which floor will you go to? The roof. Oh, how lovely for it to tell us. I wonder if we could just go to the roof. Which floor will we go? Let's try the roof. I'm curious. Man, it didn't do that shaking before. I'm curious. Open the door on the left. Ooh, is there a helipad? There's some kind of monument in the center. Taking a closer look, I see it's a monument dedicated to the victims of some sort of fire. But yeah, I had a total crash out, and then I bought a new frame. I like basically I spent like all of Friday um, just looking at new bed frames. Well, at first I was just really hung up. Like I've had my bed for 15 years basically. Yeah, about 15 years. So I was just like, like it a certain way. I like how now, like I used to have it where it was just like a full bed. I actually kind of like how it is because I usually work on my bed or look at my stuff on the bed, and if I want to sit up, I can just sit up and everything. And it makes the space, to me at least, as someone who lives here, appear more spacious. So I wanted a futon where, because a lot of new futons, basically, if they're cheaper, uh, they will like fold up, but then there's this big old thing where, the bottom support part just sticks out. And it's like, I can't put my thing flush against the wall, because also I hate having things in the middle of the floor. I have like a bunch of crap and I'll put them on the sides and stuff. And I have a little bit of clutter, but I detest having things in the middle of the floor. I always put this chair away, and everything is up against the wall. So I was like really hung up on like I need to myself. Alright. Okay, it looks like there's just that. I think that there'll be more when we figure out. Go to the so then when I realized, oh, I could. What is that over there? That ugly ass looking alien thing. Well, four must be past the aisle through the door. Not even giving us like a warm up or anything. Hey, boy, overtime has been banned, so nobody's supposed to be on. I mean, but work culture, even if it's been banned, you know. I remember when I had COVID and it had been like I just continued testing positive for a long time, even though I worked I only took 1 day off the entirety of the first time I had COVID, and then the second time I had COVID, I think I took like partially a time off. Like I still worked a little bit because no matter what, every single time I have a day off, unless if everyone else doesn't have a day off, if it's just like my PTO, unless I'm physically away from my computer, and even then they'll contact me. And sometimes it's like financial questions or things like that where I feel like, okay, I need to answer them. Usually I'll remind them like, oh, I'm on my PTO, but it's this. Um, in certain cases where it's like we had a missing computer, so I had to immediately answer. But yeah, when I had COVID, I remember the first time. This was the first time where it was still you weren't supposed to go into work and expose other people until you tested negative, and usually it's supposed to be like 5 days after you tested negative. I just continued to test positive for almost 2 weeks, and it got to a point where my boss was like, "Can you like go into the can you like go and do the deposits?" Um, because at the time, like if I don't do the deposits, like the check deposits on a regular basis, then the clients will get reminder emails, and then they'll start like complaining that like, oh, we paid this, why are you sending us this reminder? So I wore a mask, and I only went in to do the deposits and deposit the checks. I think the first time what I did was I grabbed the checks and then did them at home, and then immediately went to the bank after. So I didn't stay in the office too long. because I had brought my monitor from the office. I carried it and everything. But yeah, it doesn't matter if they say it's banned. They'll still find a way to have you go into the office. Yeah, that's right. Plus, this floor is closed off even during the day, since it's the scene of the murder and all. What about it? Are you blind? I see a figure beyond that door there. And then as soon as she disappears, it's gone. Huh? Where? There we go. I wrote this game. I don't see anything. Huh? It was just there. Probably just seeing things. There's no time to waste jumping at shadows. Come on, let's get looking. What an ugly ass looking hallway. The door opens onto the 22nd floor. I see a bunch of different doors. Their office is in here. Let's split up and look around. That is not a good thing. Have you ever seen Scooby-Doo? And also, do you know how to take care of a ghost? I don't think so. Oh, but speaking of work, I got the sweetest invitation from my coworker today. She invited me to go with her husband to her mom's place for Thanksgiving, which was really sweet. I don't know if maybe she remembers that I don't have parents to celebrate, and all my family is in Ohio, so I can't even go there. That was so sweet. I'm so happy that she thought of me. So I'm going to be making Brussels sprouts, roasted Brussels sprouts. I like being a little healthy, and also I wanted something simple, and I know that I can get hopefully a good amount of Brussels sprouts. 6 people. I'll look further in. You two take the office straight ahead. Okay, at least I'm not. But are you sure you'll be okay? Oh, before I forget, take this. It's the cat. Pardon. Oh, darn. It's a guest card key for our investigation. I'll get you into the offices. I think the reports say the victims who worked here on the 22nd floor were senior staff Takada and general manager Shiba. Just those two. Try to find their desks first. Did they not show you the desks during the investigation? I would think they would show it, because even prior, maybe it was maybe there would be any clues. If the police is thinking that it's a possible human, maybe they got threatening emails. How do you not know what that or threatening emails or letters or postcards you get? How is that not the first thing that you ransack? Is their desks. Once we're done looking for me back here. Great. Guess we should go too. Yeah. Huh? That's what? Where? Sabrina, you do not need to adjust yourself. A phone. In the front office is a phone for contacting people within the building. At the very end of the short dial is a label that says security room. It's gotta be the telephone Bond was talking about. If you want to contact Rose in the security room, that's the phone you gotta use. Wow. Well, I mean, back in the day, understandable. I mean, this is 1999 and not many people had cell phones. My mom had a work phone, she had a cell phone, but it wasn't very common. I remember I got my first cell phone in 2003, I believe. No, I got it. No, it probably was 2003, 2022, 2002, 2003. I was 12 to 13. Yeah, because 13 was when I entered high school. But in middle school is when I got the cell phone because of a little mishap. Yeah, let's call if we need to. in the door, but it doesn't. Maybe I need to look at the key card. Maybe I need to use the. Is it this? Key card. Take out the key card and slide it through the reader. I hear the door unlock. Hell yeah. Okay, so that's how it works. Man, good thing we don't actually like have to run and get like physically chased where we have to like do items or things like that. Even if it's like a point and click run kind of thing where it's timed, you have to go through it and select it and then pick the item. Good thing that's not a thing. Though, maybe for the new death mark, who knows? Maybe they'll have that. There is a third installment. Well, technically they say Death Mark 2. This is not, because Death Mark 2 has the original protagonist in it. This is like a spin-off kind of thing. All the new buildings have these nowadays. We'll lock itself again after a while. Let's get inside. Right. God damn. Turn on the light! Oh wait, the power is out. The lights in the office are off. It's almost pitch black. But even so, I could tell it must be a pretty big room because of the echoes. It's bigger than I thought. How many people are in this company? Oh yeah, but yeah, I crashed out with my... I'm going all back to it. I crashed out. I picked a bed frame because it would be cheaper. A bed frame plus a mattress, but I bought the bed frame first because it's going to arrive between the 26th and 1st. And I have decided, because I bagged up both my frame and my mattress, so long as Cubase doesn't do too much damage to it, and I'm testing out basically. If I don't get bit while it's encased, because they have been active, so then I know for certain I just need to toss the entire thing, treat the area where the bed was at, and then hopefully then. And I think how I'll get the bed out is I'll slide it on the little indicators that I have, because I'm probably gonna I'll have to get some new indicator interceptors, because the back part of the bed frame is going to be larger, because there is a storage in the back, and then LED lights, so then I can, well actually I could turn off the lights and then this light would work, but then I would have something interesting in the back, and I'll have some extra storage space. It's a big company. Of course they got big rooms like this. Hey, I've never worked in an office yet, okay? Sorry for not knowing everything about the world. I mean, it is kind of... Anyway, we're looking for a desk. It's kind of standard. But also, in office buildings, they have like a bunch... It doesn't have to be just one company. It could just be kind of like the building I work at. There's like a bunch of companies within the office. Well, don't find it by running around blind. Let's look for a key first. Yeah. Ah! I knew it! 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 You missed it. If you missed it, it was right here. There was a face. It's a phone connected to the private line. There's stickers. See a short sequence of numbers that says Senior Staff Takada next to it. Takada. That's a guy Oi met. Yeah. Looks like his desk's here in this office. Even though they're in the same office, they have to phone each other. First, I gotta find out which desk is his. I mean, we could call the phone, but I want to investigate first. I think what we'll try is we'll call. And then, depending on the phone that rings, that'll be where his desk is. Small set of drawers attached to a desk. Drawers locked. Damn. Hey, step back a sec. Oh, do you also somehow magically know lockpicking? Sure. Oof. Oh, do you just rip it open? Alright, it's open. Can you just do that? We're here with a cop. We got carte blanche here, kid. I rummage through the desk and find a piece of paper that looks useful. It's titled Floor Guide for Newcomers. It has a map of the office. Oh, nice find. I'm probably never gonna use it myself. I spread out on the desk and shine a flashlight. It shows the locations of all the fire extinguishers and other equipment. Well, that's useful. As well as which employee works at which desk. Oh. I like my suggestion. Though, maybe it would cause a ruckus. Takada and Shima were on this floor, right? Is this the one? At the end of the third row from the window, it says Takada Senior Staff. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Always said we were looking for Senior Staff Takada. No doubt about it, huh? Come on, let's go. We still need to search. Huh? Oh! There's something there. I suddenly sense a presence other than mine. Point my flashlight in that direction. Ah! What is that? What's wrong? You look like... And you didn't see a ghost? How are these guys so blind? Or is it that only I can see them? I'm pretty certain other people can see the ghost, too. Did see a ghost. There was someone standing up there. Where? I don't see anything. You sure you didn't just confuse the plant for a person? What plant? What plant is right there in that corner? Oh. What plant is there? And also, after all this time, you're going to literally dismiss me? Someone was definitely there. The light definitely hit it. That plant, but there was the plant. I was looking over here, asshole. Oh, but as I was saying with the bed frame, I am going to do a building stream. Because I know we talked about it when I built my shoe rack, and it was just like, it was so quick to build the shoe rack, it wouldn't. But the bed frame is gonna take a while. So I think it would be fun to do a building stream, but it's probably not gonna happen for maybe a week and a half. Because I do want to test out my theory with the whole, like, if I don't get bit, then that means more than likely. And then also I need to time it with the city, because I found out from my friend that the city will take bulk items here, and they'll take them for free. I just have to call and set up a time for them to do it, so. It's kind of eerie being in a place that's normally full of people and seeing no one around. Yeah, it's just like with, like in school horror. Oh, whoops. According to the seating chart, Takada's disc is probably here. Alright, let's give it a good look. I messed up. I messed up. This. there's a bunch of unused equipment inside. Narrate. I just wanted to double check. And there is another plant over there. A calculator and a phone. The letters on the dial buttons are faded. Looks like it was used a lot. You know what? In my office, we were actually selling these on, selling kind of similar phones. Because we use Zoom, so we don't need to, we use Zoom phone, so I don't actually need a physical phone. But we had those physical phones before. Files containing overviews and plans and documents. It's organized neatly by project. Seems Takada was pretty good at his job. Hopefully he got a good amount of... Well, he's dead, never mind. Is the computer Takada used to work on? Could still have some information on it. Turn it on? Not yet. We're gonna look at other stuff. It's a pretty large binder. Inside are stacks of documents organized by project. Albatros, Rainbow, South Dragon. What kind of company is this? Is this a video game company? That'd be kind of meta. Each project seems to have its own little secret code name. It's a normal keyboard. There's a number of stains on it. Nothing strange about it. Just in case I give it a look underneath. Something stuck into it. It's a label. The label says aisle 25 written on it in pen. Aisle 25. What do you think this is? Some kind of password, most likely. People love to keep their passwords close by. Really? No. Well, it is pretty convenient when you need to remember something important. What's the point of having a password then? Yeah, true. Don't complain about their bad security. It helped us out. So what does it matter to you? Still, aisle 25, huh? Now that I think about it, I remember saying something aisle related somewhere. Did I? It's a cigarette brand called Mighty Five. There are no cigarettes left inside, just paper trash stuff. What's in the trash? Monitor slightly yellowed. Might be from the tar in the sand. Oh, did they? Well, yeah, like there's still actually quite a lot of smoking places and stuff in Japan. They usually separate them now, but like back then, yeah, they were just asking for lung cancer. I cannot stand cigarette smoke or even vaping smoke or any kind of smoke. Like there was this when they're smoking, if I'm just passing by, even then I hate it so much. Both my parents smoked and I detested it. Yes. Ooh, there was a face in the monitor. I look everywhere I can think of, but come up empty-handed. There's nothing useful. Oh, come on. No, it doesn't allow me. It's a small set of drawers attached to the desk. The drawer's locked. It's so strange. Like in the last thing, like the story was really good and like the motive and everything was really good, but there was not many scares. And now there's just back to back to back to back. Like scary faces and jumps and things like that. What is that? Drawer's locked. Time for you, Bond, to break it open. Again. Bond, can you do something about this? Sure, I've got this. Whoop. John tries to force the door open with all his might. But, damn it. So do I need to bring, yes. Crap, it won't budge. Looks like it's got an anti-theft lock on it. Anti-theft lock? Why would he use something fancy like that for his desk drawer? Don't ask me. A guy in his position wouldn't be in charge of keeping the company's secrets safe. And if he was, there was no way they'd have him holding onto them at the desk. Guess I'll need to find a key to open it. Or I can get Rose to lockpick. Well, it said anti-theft. But does that also mean anti, like, lockpicking? Probably does, but... It's locked. Oh. There's a small spot fire extinguisher in the aisle. Looks pretty new, like it was inspected recently. Seems like it'd be useful if a fire broke out. Why do they keep talking about fire? Famous painting reproduction hangs on the wall. There's a card key reader by this door, too. Always standing in front of it, looking grim. What are you doing? This door, it won't open with a normal card key. This is the sales department. They handle important customer influence. I'm guessing that needs a higher level security guard to get in. Is there another way to get it open? Break it open. Got a bunch of different card keys in case something like this happens. Anyways, I'm gonna try all of them. You mean you didn't try all of them, like, while we were investigating? Well, let's try our card key. Slide the card key through the reader. This card key won't work. Maybe because the security level is too high. Always still struggling in front of the reader. Seems like the door hasn't opened yet. Alright, well maybe this means that we need to leave? Just for funsies. Maybe there'll be a spook here. First floor. And maybe I need to search more. Control panel says turned off. Okay. So maybe I need to do more thing. Forward to my nice long weekend. You're right, maybe there's more we needed to. Well, I already did search for it. Shuma, huh? Maybe. Maybe this guy's getting creative. Maybe I should look for clues related to Isles. Brand 95. South Reckon Island. There's Island. Each project seems to be codenamed. I saw something earlier about a similar one of those project names. Alright, alright. Gurney. Maybe now. Famous painting, but what is it of? Maybe we need to trade. Hey, how's the investigation going? It connects easily. Somebody teamed up with Bond. Well, let's see.
問題ない
Time for you to switch places, Bond. Gotcha. Give me a call whenever you need my help. Bond disappears behind the door. Rose appears in his place. Well, let's be off then. Let's see if this gives us a different thing. Finder. Rose. Rose. It's a small set of drawers. Drawer is locked. Looks like I'm gonna need to find a key. Yeah. And we'll want the equipment. Sumi group sign is leaning against the wall. I thought I heard something. And then we hear Takada's ghost typing. Shima. password. Maybe the stains? Take out the key card. The first floor. Oh, maybe. Monument. Oh. Maybe. What am I missing? outskirts here? There's something else. We know this. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be something so small and stupid that I'm just missing. Miles. I can barely see my own shadow on the map wall. Wow. So helpful. I feel like it wouldn't be on the first floor. I for a moment swear I'd lost where the flashlight was at. What the fuck do you want? Only a section of lights are on. Looks like it's set up so the minimum number of lights turn on after midnight. Alright. plopped on her side. My evening interrupted, so you two can do your brawdy self. Be your brawdy selves. Fine. If you need my help, just call. What do you mean by that? Can you see her? No. I thought that she ran in the camera. Is she? Where is she? Oh, she's like completely behind me. There she is. You can see her. Right there. God away. Why are you so damn annoying? I thought you were gonna be super useful. Meow meow. Alright. I'm stuck enough. To progress past the lock cabinet, you need to interact with the specific sequence to find. Search the cabinet. What? No. Is that? Well, I'll be annoyed if that's the case. the thing is saying like continue to look at it until you somehow find a hole. I'm wondering if it's not getting the correct area I'm stuck in. What time is it? 9:30. Damn. I'm like, legitimately. I don't think that that's it. I think it's really actually wanting me to get a key. Because it just let me look further. Hello? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. How's it going? Pretty good. A bit tired. I've been kind of just tired all week. But I am looking forward to tomorrow is my last work day for the week, so that is nice. Because I have Thanksgiving. And my coworker invited me to go with her and her husband's friend to her mother's place for Thanksgiving, so that'll be very nice. I'm gonna be making them Brussels sprouts. I see, yeah. Yeah, this is the first time she's invited me. So. Yeah, Serena. It is funny. This week I found out some tea, but I'm not allowed to like tell my coworkers it. It's like confidential stuff. But I did finally, at least, all I will say is I finally, at a minimum, figured out why we ended up losing our PM, one of our project managers, the reasoning for it. Because we had gotten a determination letter, and I had to copy over. So, it wasn't as crazy as one would think, but just stacked with everything else and like what she actually did, it's like, okay, I understand. Yeah. I know I have to be very vague, but for illegality stuff, but it wasn't like she did something illegal. It was just like kind of dishonesty kind of stuff. But I feel like it was just the straw that broke the camel's back because of her other behaviors of just like lack of good communication, and like being a PM, like communication is key, especially with the clients. And then just like she didn't seem to pick up on, because you do have to have like some knowledge of like the websites, because those are the products that we develop websites and things, and it's like you do have to have obviously you can't know everything. It's not like a developer, but having a good understanding of how your client's website works. So like if there's a problem or an issue that happens, then you can go maybe do a little bit of a test before bringing it on and having our expensive developers do it. Maybe it's just a back-end thing. You know, being able to give them advice, give the client advice, being able to kind of understand basic website stuff in order to, like, if the client is asking for a new feature, you kind of get a general idea of the scope of work that it would be to estimate to them. I don't know, like, her, like, that level of it. I just know from experience she didn't know our websites very well, even though I trained her. It didn't seem like she was too bothered by wanting to learn them, even though, like, we were, because we have, like, we have a sister company that I work for as well, so I work for both, and we're a big client. Like, the sister company is quite a big client. We have a lot of development heavy requests, and we're very ongoing because there's always going to be something new that we would need developers to build upon and things like that. So her not knowing the site even after, like, I think she was with us for 3 months, and I can understand, like, there was a bunch of other projects that she needed to be thrown into, but, like, I gave her, like, pretty intensive walkthroughs of the site, and having, like, I even, like, had her do some QA with me with it. Not that she's not gonna know everything, but at a minimum, at least, like, knowing the back end, especially because we use Drupal for, like, almost all our sites. We're, like, knowing the back end stuff, like where to locate things, kind of where to basically look for certain things, like content, remaining content structure, and content, you know, moderation is in the moderation, where things that are paid posts, I need to moderate them. You know, general things that, and, like, our big ticket item, which is, like, the class, is, like, so just, like, my observations with her, I feel like this was the big thing that they reported as, like, why she was let go, and why we shouldn't be paying for unemployment. But I do feel like it was, like, the straw that broke the camel's back. It was quite interesting to see where is this frickin' thing? It's saying I need a key. Office. Key. I know I'm cheating, but I've been at this for like 30 minutes. Drawer and floor. That's totally not where. Reddit. Where the? No, not Silent Hill. How? Key in the drawer. Saints is everything but what I'm looking for. Damn it. Says I'm gonna need a key. In the aisle. for sure. Just let us go through. Maybe I chose the wrong floor. It shouldn't lock us in like this. Just for choosing the wrong floor. Damn, this is killing me. Alright, let's see. How to drawer. You need to find the secret drawer key in the attic. This. Attic. There's no fucking attic. Okay. Investigate the office after finding a clue on Mrs. Aisle 25 Ray on the pin. Well, yeah, that's what. It doesn't have that as the exacto. It's like a little pass. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, so I am. Island. Inside, but maybe I need to like double. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Fucking annoying. I compare all the projects contained in the binder. It's like I knew it, but island. Obviously, it's gonna be island. Isle. Gotta be talking about island. Look at the 25th page on the island project. Okay, sorry. Turn to it. Something falls from. Dimple key. So that label was to keep track of the hiding place for a key, huh? Awful cautious fellow. What in the world is he hiding? Well, now we'll find out. After all this time, after like 45 minutes. Use the dimple key to open the door. Thanks. Damn thing, making us work for it. Yeah, it did. So what's in it? Inside the drawer is a thick envelope and a videotape. Stuffed inside the envelopes are pictures. Something's odd about them. Every picture seems to be taken from an unnatural angle. Oh, from the cameras? What the fuck? Why would you keep this? Like, okay, I understand. Well, if it's in the odd angle, I'm wondering if this is a security camera. And that's not okay. But if it's just like your stash, why in the office? Like, keep them under your bed or something. Looks like they're all women in underwear or completely naked. Also, where would you get these? Okay, it can't be in the office unless they for some reason have like a changing room where they change out of their office clothes. These are peeping rooms. If any of these hobbies of his are forbidden in the company's HR. Well, yeah, it's also like a not okay lawfully. It's crystally hidden camera. Changing rooms, bathrooms. These pictures look like they were taken inside the building. Oh, inside this building. So, must have found his stash of work-related peep shots. That explains the security lock. What's the video of? Looks like this could have useful information. The description on the video reads, 5-5 Club, President Ishimaru's memorial. Ishimaru? Oh yeah, I heard he died recently. Was he the president of the Sumi Group? He died about 6 months ago. Pretty big news. Come on, seriously. Read a newspaper once in a while. You'll never make it as an adult. Pretty biased advice coming from a reporter. Guilty as charged, point taken. Looks like this is a video that played during the memorial meeting they had with him. Weibel isn't lying about what's on the video, but did he take over the memorial with his peeping stuff so that he can hide it? Oh, the beginning of the collection reports on his death from a yoga. Must have been big to be able to this. Are you kidding? I spotted Sabrina in the background. Yeah, as I said earlier, but why was this video hidden so early? Because he has other stuff on there. Yeah. I get why he'd hide all those photos, but what's the deal with this 5-5 Club? This video was a memorial held by the 5-5 Club. Yeah, that's what's bugging me. Never heard anything about a 5-5 Club tied to this company. Anyway, let's take the video with us. Leave the naughty movie behind. Oh, there we go. We finally freed. Will we finally be able to go into the other office after all this time? I've returned to the hallway. Oh, you're back. Can you finally open the open it? We found one of them. So, did you find the victim's desks? Yeah, we found one. I searched Chakuta's desk. He's a real creep. Tell her that Takada had a collection of raunchy peeping Tom photos in his desk. Huh? Guy's an even bigger scumbag than I figured. Oh, what'd you figure? There's also a video I didn't really understand. A video? Apparently the 5-5 Club made a video to play during their memorial of the President Ishimaro. You know anything about this 5-5 Club? Nope, ain't got a clue. Well, big companies have little internal fractions or groups. Probably one of those. So it's a whole club of pervs getting together. Because why else would he hide it? Yeah, I figured it was something like that. But what's interesting is that Takada made it a point to hide that video for some reason. So, what about you? Did you get anything? She wasn't even able to get in. Nope, gave up on opening that door. Brought a keycard for it. It seems like a code was changed. Well, that's no good. So that finishes up this floor for now. Let's move up to the next. 33rd floor, huh? Yep. Section Chief Bando and Department Head Kagawa both work on the 33rd floor. Let's search their desks next. Nope. Whoa. Sorry, that's me. Boy opens her cell and starts chatting. Yeah, I've been waiting. What about the case I left you with? Yeah, the Sumi. What? Come on. I just can't win here. Really butting in this late, huh? Oh, wait a sec. That's loud. Bond, come here. Always suddenly calls for Bond. Me? What do you want? Just come over here real quick. These are reports about the 33rd floor. I'm leaving them in your hands. Reports? This call's gonna take a while. Kijima, go on ahead. Right, so about that case. Boy gives us some instructions and then quickly returns to our phone conversation. You heard the lady. Let's get moving. Yes, ma'am. Wonder if we'll get even more escapes. Arrive at the 33rd floor hallway. As expected, there's no one around. So what am I supposed to look for here? No, that's right. Got these reports. Give me a sec. Bond opens up the folded paper carefully and looks it over. The victims working on the 33rd floor were Section Chief Bando and Department Head Kagawa. Sabrina. Both of them were managers. This time, we already have the locations of their desks. Nice. Great. Will save us the trouble wandering around trying to find their desks. If this floor is set up the same way as the lower floors, the offices should be right ahead. Let's go. Is there anything? Going on the floor with Bondo, I think. No, it's low. Oh, hi. Huh? Whoa. I knew I saw something. That definitely wasn't a person. It had multiple heads. Yeah, based off the rumors, I'm gonna guess that was Killer Beach. Why is it here? Why is it here? Because it's just living here. What do you mean? Why is it here? Oh yeah, I had gotten these bruises on my arms. Right here and right here, twinsy bruises. Because I had to get underneath the bed frame and like pull the plastic all over the entirety of both of them. It was kind of a workout on Sunday when I did it. Oh, why is it here? Maybe Killer Page thinks we're employees. Thought this was gonna be a cake in the one. A cakewalk. But now our lives are on the line again. I mean, my life has been on the line. It's getting interesting. Man, I'm just thrilled. Well, that's what you have to expect when you're investigating the spirit. Everyone keeps it hard. Great. I slide the key card through the rear. I hear the door unlock. Bondo's desk is in this office. Gotcha. Section Chief Bondo, right? The instant I step into the office, a heavy chill descends upon me. Huh. The air here is different. I feel like some beast is glaring at me in the darkness of the office. I'm not seeing anything. Damn it. So Killer Beach is hunting us after all. Suddenly I get a whiff of something awful floating on the stack of beer. This is... Did it kill something? How many times have I smelled this now? There's no mistaking it. It's blood. Right there? Yeah. I shine a flashlight around to track the smell. My eyes stop on the floor nearby. There's a natural stain on the floor. There's no doubt about it. The smell's coming from this spot. Time to put your skills to use, kid. Guess I'll give it a try. I squat low and touch the blood stain with my fingers, like I always do. A creepy, high-pitched laugh. But also... Oh! An absolutely unbelievable scene. Damn. Ugh, this is... An office is covered in blood splatters. I see something lying in a pool of blood. There's something that looks like a human arm, and also a round lump. A split watermelon. When I look closely, I realize it's a human head. And behind it is a grotesque creature holding what looks like a gun. It's breathing quietly. It's gotta be Killer Peach. It almost seems like a vivid scene watching it through the picture. It's glaring at me. That's so creepy. Oh! A silver white blade flashes through the darkness as it screams. Oh, I better not have gotten scratched or something. It's gonna kill me. Oh! Hello! Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I know. Finally, I can see my, my beautiful... Yes, Angie. Yes, I love Angie. It's good that you guys came now. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's good that you guys came now because I literally was stuck on a single thing for 45 minutes. So it was quite boring. But now we're getting to the good stuff. Hey, you okay? What'd you see? Fair. Yeah, I was like stuck on a stupid technicality when searching. It was Killer Peach. Killer Peach was there. I give Bon a description of the vision that was shown. Killer Peach, yeah. We just saw her. I think it's a her. Based on the silhouette, the body, when you look closely at it, is an office worker. I like that ghost. We'll have to see. I just began with this one, but I think we only get one night, so we're gonna be powering through. Personally, I did really like the last one, which is the crane. But man, the story was fucked up. But that means that this was definitely the scene of one of the murders. No duh, Bon. Of course it was the scene of one of the murders because we know that people were murdered in this room. And if someone died here, it must have been Bondo, the guy from Sumi. Yeah, probably. Killer Peach was laughing, and it looked like it was still hunting for prey. Hey now, had you played the previous Deathmark? Not last year. It was 2 years ago. I streamed Deathmark 1, and I do want to play eventually Deathmark 2. But I really do enjoy this. I really do enjoy this spin-off game. It is an underrated game. Deathmark itself is a little underrated. I think I have Deathmark. Yeah, it was very fun, but thankfully Twitch isn't super sensitive because some of those photos of like the victims and being attacked by the monsters or the ghost spirits. Man, it's kind of similar with because last year for Halloween. I played Corpse Party, and you have to be careful. You have to just like power through. Hey now, I don't like those implications. His next target would be us, because we're here in front of his face. Yeah, us. We're men. With that, heavy silence falls on the Killer Peach has already marked us. Avoiding it won't do us any good. We need to fight. But I'm doing my best to appease all of the ghosts because I want my characters to live, so. There's never been a way to escape it. Yeah, so far no one has died, except for Amanome is unconscious, but yeah. It's sad. Amanome is my favorite character. There's never been a way to escape it. All we can do is keep pressing forward. I mean, we've escaped it. Kind of. We've escaped ghosts before, but then they just follow us. No need to check these computers. Only the one the victim. I mean, maybe they wrote something. Small set of drawers attached to the desk. Did you know the vibes in this chapter are immaculate? Oh yeah, spooky office? Yes. It kind of reminds me sometimes when I work late at my job, because I do work in an office, and they'll turn off the lights at 6. Lights are off, yeah. I mean, the atmosphere and the whole game are good. I do really like the atmosphere in this game. Now, I was talking about how for some reason they ramped up, because I'm in I have the highest spooky setting, but for some reason, even though the story of the ghost was really good in the last chapter, this chapter they ramped up a lot of the jump scares. I look in the drawer and find some documents about Pinky Bath. Bath additive developed by Sumi Chemicals. Now, is it bath bomb? fact, whoever wrote the jingle for the commercial was not sober. I mean, isn't that everything? Like some of the best stuff, they're on drugs. Do he jump? Yes. Obviously, no one likes to be scared, but like, obviously, if we're playing a spooky game, then we need to get spooked. Never heard of it. Well, I mean, it sounds like it's a girl, like a Fenneman thing. Never heard of it. Now I'm kind of curious about what that jingle sounds like. Probably something that gets stuck in your head over and over. It's not like asking either of them to sing it would help. So I rummaged through. I mean, I think it would help. I think it would help to know the jingle. This is floor guide for newcomers, huh? It's the same one. As the floor layout and the locations of the fire extinguisher is very important to know. It's got Bondo's name on it. Any spooky. Storage shelves on the planning department floor. I take a look through them, but all I find are a bunch of documents that don't make sense. Yep, I'm just too dumb. Head back to the office. Yep, this is the spot Always Report said this is Bondo's desk. Yeah, literally, I got stuck on just not pulling out the damn note for the damn project for Island Isle 25. Like, I knew it. I knew, like, what the clue was about. I didn't pull it out. I didn't do the sequence. I didn't do what the game wanted me to do. Always Report says this is Bondo's desk. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. It's gonna be a pain to search. I mean, not as much as, like, it's probably not gonna be as much as the other one. There's this strange book mixed in with the business experts. I mean, exciting idle tick directory. You know what? Maybe we should have had Momo here. Exciting idol directory. Comprehensive info on the hot new pop idols of today. Is Momo Kudase here? I took a look just in case, but didn't have anything useful. Not even our precious Momo. Little scratches and scratches all over a pretty office. Looks like it's used pretty roughly. No, he's probably raging. If that's the case, he's probably raging while he's calling people. A sports paper famous for being more like a tabloid rag. I mean, I've heard of tabloid, but not tabloid rag. The page is bent on an article with a photo of an idol walking with a middle-aged man late at night. I wonder if he was not too happy about that. He's like, that should have been me! It's a wheeled office chair. Move it out of the way? Not yet. Anything that requires stuff, just in case. All sorts of project documents are haphazardly placed in... Oh, he's less organized than the other guy. There's a computer. Turn it on. Alright, let's check. Maybe there's a password under here. It's a standard office keyboard. There's nothing strange about it. There's that thing. It's a small set of drawers attached to a desk. The drawer is locked. Looks like I'm up. It better not be hidden. Super locked. Bond forces the lock open. Hell yeah. Good job. Thanks. I mean, I could have probably done that in all honesty. Aren't I stronger? I open the drawer and look inside. Sometimes it happens, I know. There's a bag with a label that says from Kako. Kagawa is probably one of the victims. That would mean he's this guy's boss. Oh, so he's one of the 5-5 club. The bag has 2 CDs in it. First we had a videotape, now we have CDs. It's a bit of a mix. This is 1999. It's like, in 1999, did we have CDs back then? I don't remember. If we, I think we still had floppy disks, like in the, there's like a CD holder and also floppy disk thing in the computer. I think at that time, maybe like it probably wasn't very common to have CDs back then. I flipped them around and noticed a familiar looking face. Oh, is it for the Ishi? Oh, Hazuki. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that he was. I knew it. Except she's dressed up like when she's performing as Momokurose. The title of the song is Wander Rabbits. Oh, it's that one. It's the favorite song of the game. The one song that we have trademarked. It's the song that Ami snuck onto my phone as a ringtone. Momokurose. And the other one's Love and Hero. I do remember. You know them? People call them Love Hit? For short, right? I've covered them enough to know that much. Oh. Wow. I'm not sure how to respond. Well, I mean, if he writes like occult stuff and she's like the occult queen idol, it makes sense. This desk belongs to some old guy, right? Why would he have this? You would be so. I mean, it's clear that he's an idol fan. Let's just hope he's not a stalker too. Don't judge. People can listen to whatever music they want. True, but I feel like he's very mad, probably, about the idol with the old guy. Unless that old guy is him. But the label said it was from Kagawa. Oh, maybe he's the Kagawa, right? So he probably got it from his boss. So he probably told his boss that he's a big fan and the boss gifted it to him. So his boss, Kagawa, owns these CDs? Or maybe. It still means they belong to an old man. True. That's true. Ha. You could talk like that now. But you'll be an old man before. Are you trying to say that I'll also... like, all old men looking, are obsessed with idols? So is there anything else? Yeah, hang on a sec. There's some kind of box further inside. Oh god. Was it girls' panties or something in there? What is it? I think it's a safe. Oh, even better. It was shoved to the back of the drawer. A safety deposit box. Ooh! Why did the police not investigate these? Oh, I mean, I know that the company like prevented them from doing a thorough investigation, but they should have at least allowed them to get into the desks like this. I'm so surprised. Is a chemical company that makes bath bombs that powerful? A safety deposit box inside of a drawer, huh? What the heck's going on in this company? Seems like we need a key to open this safe, of course. I better look for that first. Alright. Let's push the chair and see if there's anything underneath it. Move it. Move the chair. What's that under there? There's like something under there. The spot is where the chair used to be. I can look underneath the desk. Oh god. Do we want to look? Oh, I thought I was gonna change. Honestly, it would have been scarier if they shifted it, so we had to like, if they shifted the camera and we look underneath and then there's something there. Missed opportunity. I crawled under the desk to see if anything's there. So, anything under there? Yeah, there's something, but give me a sec. There's a note stuck underneath the desk. Oh, like, looks like it'll be hard to get it off. Why? Just read what it says then. Sure. It says, pass, bond. Wow. For the computer or for... I was gonna say, that's a little... That's so simple. These guys don't know anything about security. That's gotta be his password for the PC, really? That's what he came up with? Well, come on out and let's try it. Well, it's a good thing I checked the chair first. Oh, also, we found some laundry. Oh. Please don't tell me I'm... Please. Dirty dress shirt. Okay. Alright. Okay, at least it's that. I was about to say, if it was the underwear. They sleep. I mean, makes sense. I mean, that's how they got killed. In the middle of the night, they were doing overtime. They sleep here in the building. Salarymen have a rough. You know what? I've been seeing, for some reason, my algorithm on YouTube has been showing me this vlog of, literally in its title, every single title is like, overworked salaryman in Tokyo. Like, what I eat in a day as a overworked salaryman in Tokyo. Like, all the time. I am curious. I saw one of the videos. I'm curious to see the rest of them, but just reading that title makes me feel bad. Because their work culture. We have a bad work culture, but their work culture is really bad. It's really rough. Yeah. I'll just let you hold on to that. What the hell is that smell? Is that cologne? We're gonna take it. At least stow it somewhere where I don't have to smell it. Smells like old man? Sure. I crammed the dirty dress. Oh, that's what. Okay, so he probably spritzed himself because he smelled and he didn't take a shower. Alright, let's turn on this PC. There's the computer. Turn it on? Yes. Alright, let's see if there's gonna be a spooky face. I press the power switch and I hear the computer fans whirl to life. Okay, they didn't do it this time. Finally, I see something on the screen. It's asking for a password. Bondo, because he is either very forgetful, or he loves himself a little too much, or is just very ignorant to security. It's got to be what the one we found. Move. I'll put it in. Excuse you. Bond steps to the key. Does he think I'm incapable? That's a little rude. Unless you're gonna go in there and hack it. I don't want your help. Anyway, let's try all caps for starters. Bondo. The screen changes to show the desktop. I guess that was the right password. Look. Got it in one try. Okay, I'm not gonna give you a but. And looks like there's some kind of note here. Bond opens the text box. Borrowed 2 albums from the department. Practiced the calling time of the concert. Ah, I mean, yeah, call. I'm guessing he means the chants they do at concerts. Might have had plans to go to one. The department's head is Chicago, right? The rest is just worthless stuff. Bond suddenly stops working. K's PC password is solo first. So, K's PC probably means what? This is the worst security ever. Department head is Kagamo, yeah. So it's the password he uses on computer. That's pretty obvious. What does solo first mean? I mean, it probably has to do with an idol thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I always block it, unfortunately. I just guessed the word. That's I block. President Ishimaru's memorial video. 5-5 Club, mysterious faction. It's probably just like a weirdo boys club or something. Within Sumi. Department head Kagawa. Love Hey Rabbit CD to Bondo. Case computer password, so go first. Okay, I wonder if now I can leave and go to the next room, maybe? Pull the door. Well, let me. Slide the key card. Yes! Alright. The victim who worked here was Kagawa, the department head. Gotcha. Thanks. Thanks for the reminder, I appreciate it. A text. Oh, D-Man. Gotta find this card, okay. Open up the message. How are you? It's D-Man, thanks. I prepared your next riddle. For one, search the fake monster. For the other, search the monster that shines on a giant leg. On a giant's leg. Hey, quit wasting time. Let's go already. Woo! Right in the corner. Yeah, I'm coming. Wow, the map is just gonna block it. Alright, let me... Small office, fire extinguisher, looks pretty new. For a split second, I could have sworn the houseplant standing in the dark was a person. I might be a little tired from all these nights in this weed space. One, search the fake monster, or the other, search the monster that shines on a giant's leg. Giant's leg? I go to check out the window, but this angle can only see the dark sky. What time is it? Alright. The fake monster. Fake monster. He calls everything a monster, so. The drawer contains several binders. Looks like there's a collection of invoices and estimates inside. Oh man, I had gotten a call today from one of our clients, and it was funny because like I don't make the invoices, but I handle like receiving the payments, if it's like checks and things like that. And so when the client called, they were saying that there was like an issue with the being able to download their PDF to their invoice, but he didn't let me know that it was like for their website's invoices. Um, so at first I thought he was talking about they were unable to download our invoice for them, like for their own records or something like that. So then they called in a third person who was actually the original person who made who had the issue, and then she was calling in and she's like, "What are you talking about? Like we can't. Like what are you saying?" And I'm like, "What are you saying?" And finally figured out, oh, it's your site. Your site handles invoices, and you can't download the PDFs. Okay. It's not our invoice to you that you can't download. It was a whole thing. But we all laughed, and then I made a service ticket. It's a small set of drawers attached to a desk. Inside I see a bath. Man. These bath bombs? Are these bath bombs or are these like bath crack or something? Like the way they call it additive like that. The label says pink bath. What kind of name is that? I mean, maybe it makes the bath pink, like a bath bomb. Oh man, that song from the commercial was an earworm. Pinky, pinky, bubbly bath. There you go. That I knew it. Or maybe it's because I think back then they didn't really have bath bombs, weren't really a thing, but liquid bath. So that might be what it is. Maybe it's liquid, like a bubble bath. Hey, put that in your backpack. I'm gonna treat myself to some relaxation again. You deserve it. Do that. I will never not say that a guy cannot enjoy a bubble bath. Do it. Pinky bath. And then I'm gonna toss that at the ghost and you're not gonna have it. Check another drawer and I find a floor guide. Oh, there's a lovely floor guide. It shows the location of various equipment. Glance over it and see the locations and pull some fire extinguishers. It's even where the fire extinguisher. It even has where the. Every single office has this. They're really telling us about it. Anyway, does it have Kagawa's name on it? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I don't want to lose out on the D card. I look over the names by the desk. I find the desk assigned to Kago. Yeah, Kagawa's desk is on this floor. I think we're gonna go and search elsewhere for D-Man. Gotta collect them. I managed to get all the cards up until now, so. The original monster, the floor. The floor is slightly dusty. I can see a bunch of footprints too. Well, that's kind of creepy. Because they haven't been able to clean. Or they have been able to clean, and those are ghost footprints. And let's try the roof. The fake monster. Some kind of memorial. Maybe we'll go back to floor 22. Or the elevator is the monster. Take care of it already. Faintly see my shadow. counterfeit painting. It's very scary. A famous painting reproduction. Oh, taking down the painting. I checked the back side and find a card. There you go. Well, it's a deep card, but it's been torn in half. Looking around, I don't see the other half. Okay. Yeah, well, guess I'll take this part for now. Wow, what a douchebag. Why would he do this to me? Alright, but what part of the riddle was it? Open the door. Normal keyboard. I don't think they would because I've been here. Maybe we need to go to the first floor? Or the fire extinguishers. They love these things in this building. Fire extinguishers are very important, but a giant, like, what is that? Here, we'll try the first floor. Usually it's been shaking. I wonder why it's not doing it. Maybe it varies. Usually the elevator shakes. Only see the dark sky. I just giant. The tree? I feel like that's the only thing where it's kind of like giant leg, like a singular, like the trunk of the tree. Or these pillars. Go to check the window. According to the report, this is Kakaba's desk. Man, talk about a bear. Guess department heads don't have much to work. I'll just make it easier to look through. The noise of what sounds like objects crashing together echoes around the area. Uh-oh. What could have made that sound? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe the ghost that's going after us. Binders. Moment, drawers. was. Now things have changed here, maybe? Oh. Was that on? Open the file on the desktop. About how we borrowed the 2 albums. Was that left on though? Did we leave it on? Small set of drawers, same deposit box. Doesn't have a dial, but some kind of cylinder style lock. Well, maybe we can try it. Okay, I probably freaked myself out for no reason. Opening the file, I see all sorts of documents inside. Because Bondo was pretty disorganized. Second. Maybe it's the phone? Telephone? No. I mean, I guess we could switch. It's fine. He'll probably be fine.
問題ない
Time for you to switch places, Ron. Gotcha. Give me a call whenever you need my help. Bye. Well, let's be off then. Alright, is it under here? The name. Oh, maybe it's somehow. I don't know how that is yet, but maybe. Check the sign in the. Sumi sign? Damn. Famous painting. Open the drawers. Kind of eerie. Bone. Newcomers. Alright, we'll try the fire extinguisher in the other place. What time? Alright. At 11-ish we'll have to start thinking about going. I'll have to start thinking about going. Because I have work tomorrow. Alright, let's see. Small office. Paint job is kind of shiny. Well, there was stuff that fell. Names on the stickers carefully placed on each speed dial. Okay, so he barely uses it. Documents stored in the binders are carefully organized with dividers. It's just a regular keyboard. There's nothing unusual about it. The monitor is clean of dust, not a single fingerprint. There's a computer. Turn it on. Yeah. Press the power switch and the computer fans whirl to life. Screen eventually turns on and there are a number of animal pictures. Oh. The heck is... I mean, maybe he enjoys animals. Brighten up his day. There are images of a rabbit, bear, bird, and a pig. Or he's really into like the Chinese zodiac or something. Oh. Oh. R. B. Rabbit. Bird. And then pig. What was the third one? Password. So these pictures are the password. I think I saw something about this in Bondo's desk. I think it said keys to Ocello first. Yeah, so first letter of each animal. Or something like that. Kagawa lent Bondo some idle CDs. Maybe I should double check the CDs that have in my bag. No. Bear, that's what. So, rabbit. Bird. Bear. Pig. Oh. My favorite. Oh, I am in order. Whoops. Album. Bondo's desk. Album by popular Robin Hero, aka Hey, that's the cover. Favorite albums in order. Saw this at Bondo's desk. I think it said solo first or something like that. I love how it doesn't give me the option to check. Okay, her single is the rabbit. Counter attack. Okay. It's kind of not giving me a lot of detail. Momo in a black bunny costume. Oh, maybe I just need to put in a rabbit. Maybe it's just a rabbit. Rabbit, and Love and Hero. Vehi? Oh, twin. Up pretty late? I am up pretty late. But we'll be finishing soon. I'm feeling myself fade away. Been lurking for a bit? Well, thank you for the lurk. I always appreciate it, Rona. Since we had the raid, I didn't want to just like end so soon. So. Oh yeah, you're still on. Yeah, I know. Rare. Cause well, also it's kind of good that I stay on later because most likely Thursday I won't come on, and every time I have a day off, I always forget to stream. So Friday I probably won't go on. Also been playing Magic versus my cousins since they're visiting. Oh, for like 2 hours. Are you winning? Solo first. Which makes sense, but... A rabbit? Albums in order. Here, let's see. Okay. Oh, Love Hey Rabbit CD. Solo first. Like he went to bed? Oh no. But did you win when you played? Won 2 matches. Hell yeah. Solo first. I got to test my second L's deck I built this year finally. Oh. Alright, her single founded matters desk cover. We have Black Rabbits. That's a single, so solo first. Obviously, her solo is first. Bunny costume looking up at the stars. An album by the popular idol group Love and Hero, aka Love Hey, found in Bondo's desk. The cover's a group shot with a girl with twin ponytails in the middle. Word Vehe. Oh, does he like Love Hey? No. Solo first would make sense that it's a single. Please show me the picture. Oh, it's just the pictures. Desk. Idle CD. Rabbit. Oh, pig as in pigtails? Oh, there we go. Password confirmed. Welcome back, Master. Oh, of course it would. Desktop displays a large calendar with a bunch of marks on it. Looking at it more closely, I see. LoveHey Advanced sales begin. Momo TV, Momo Radio, LoveHey meet and greet. This guy is obsessed with the idols. Who cares about that? Isn't there any more useful info? Yes, I just found something. The calendar also lists a 5-5 calendar club day. 5-5 club? That's a club that Takeda was hidden away at the 5-5 Club's memorial dinner video. Yes, because he had that video, we can safely assume he was a member of that club. But he's just senior staff. This isn't department. Through what connections was the 5-5 Club formed? Is there anything else that sticks out? The date that says CD's to Bondo is curious. It has a note on it. Bondo is suspicious. Be careful. Use a mouse. Yeah. That's what it says. Use mouse. What's that supposed to be? I'm not sure. But Bondo must be referring to the second in chief. Whatever the reason, it seems he was suspicious of his colleague. How horrible. Say no more environment issues aside. This mouse may unearth the reason why he was suspicious. We need to look around some more in order to solve this mystery. Alright, but before that, we're gonna hopefully find the D card. Gmail. For one, search the fake monster. Okay, so that's the fake painting. For the other, search the monster that shines. Oh, shines on a giant leg. Shines. Oh, I wonder if it's the light? Not this one we can. Only a section of the lights are on. Looks like a setup so the minimum number of lights turn on automatically. Damn. Man, I thought I was onto something. Shine. Hello, Mr. Cube. Mr. Sir, Mr. Man. Sabrina's being cute. She's showing off her belly. Which floor? Monster just shines on a giant leg. Is it a lamp? Do we have a lamp around here? Small set of drawers. I wonder if we have to check out the roof. No. maybe I'm just being blind because it's late. First floor? Is it this? Glance up at the lights. Shadows coming from the light, huh? Squint against the glare and notice something stuck to it. At that height, can I probably? Hell yeah. Amazing! Yes, I snagged it. Well, it's a D card, but it's been torn in half. But I lined this one up with the other half card I got earlier. And there we go! The card starts shining. When the glow fades, the two pieces are perfectly fused together. Okay. Obtained D card. I knew not to give up. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Alright, this will be the final thing we do. Morning starts of urban legends. Our headless rider, is that Turbo Granny? Type rumors. I have been watching Don Da Don, so I think that that's Turbo Granny. Type rumors. Rider spirits are famous, much like those associated with schools. I'd like to introduce you to my favorite today. It's seen often on several loop routes around the Imperial Palace in Tokyo. From freeways to local streets to railway lines. There's a man who's driving down a lightly trafficked road or area. A sound approached him that wasn't a car. In the rear mirror, he saw a large horse galloping behind him, the rider's face blocked by the horse head. Rumor says, oh, is this like the Headless Horseman? Rumor says, to make way for the horse, as those who don't will die horribly. With the path clear, the horse charges past the driver into the wall or something. They say you can get a quick peek at the rider or into the tunnel, wherever it's going. When they are alongside, witnesses claim to see a slight woman with long hair in a dress fit for Western royalty. The appearance differs slightly between accounts, but it's always something like a princess. Oh. Not claimed to be the best at freeway racing, have run into the spirit, but they never won. Oh, they raced the spirit. That's dumb. Dubbing her with her current name, Mark Princess. As you're a rider yourself, a word of warning, don't try to challenge this spirit. It's no good to even attempt to battle it out. I wonder if they would have like a thing where we try to race a spirit. But you know what? I think that is a good end to this nice night. What is that? I have absolutely no idea. I'm just a collector. And we will leave it at that. Gonna get all the way. Here. And with that, I will have to leave the stream at that. Unfortunately, I do have work, so maybe Wednesday I'll be able to, maybe tomorrow I'll stream a little bit longer. We'll see. But thank you everybody for joining. Thank you as well to, I will see, Noban Kettle, thank you so much for the raid, and also thank you, Noob Tart One, for the follow. I appreciate it very, very much. I think that this was a fun stream. My voice is a little scratchy, if you could tell. But I do like reading the characters. I try to do voices, but for some reason, the no voices are hard. No raids tonight, I see. Oh, really? Okay, let me see. If there is no one to raid, then I will just have to free everybody to the world, and you'll have to just find where you gotta be. It's as the saying goes, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And it does look like he is indeed correct. I don't have anybody for you guys to go to. It does make sense though, it is the holiday week, so people are probably spending time with their families. Head out? Yeah, I have one more day of work, and then I will be free for 4 days, so it'll be very nice. But I do have to go to sleep, at least eventually tonight. But I will have to free you guys to the world without raiding. I apologize, but thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. I know that this is a longer than normal stream, so I do appreciate it very much. Let me go ahead and just... Good night. Thank you. Good night to you as well, Devils, and also Vernon. Both of you. Good night and take care. And as always, I will see you next time. Good night. Bye-bye.